Hey butterflies, it's your girl Pam, and today we're going to talk about people that are in your life for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. So stay tuned. Alright butterflies, let's jump right in. When I was younger, my mom used to always tell me, Pam, there are people that are going to be placed in your life for a reason, a season, and very few for a lifetime. And it was hard for me to understand that, but as I get older, I have realized that not everybody is supposed to be in your life forever. And it's okay to understand that. You allow them to serve their purpose. And this is not like using anybody or anything like that, but sometimes we let people or beg people or ask people to stay that don't need to be in your life, nor do they want to. They came to deliver a message or they came to complete a task, and we're trying to say, oh, stay. Or it could just be somebody that was supposed to do a good deed for you, or maybe you were supposed to do one for them and they were supposed to move on. And we're still holding on, and then they become a liability. The people that are brought into your life for a reason, they are there for a specific reason. That's it. They are there to either give you something, tell you something, show you something. And then they are supposed to move on. Or you are supposed to feed into their lives, showing them something, telling them something, and allowing them to move on. People that are there for a season. Prime example, my last husband, Janae's dad. He was there for a season and really a reason. He allowed me to be able to take care of my mother who had Alzheimer's. Caught in that sandwich generation where you have to take care of your parents and your children, and I was a single mom. And I was able to go and take care of her, and she had to be put in a nursing home. I already had guilt about that. She started to run away, and I didn't really have a choice because I had to work. And so he was able to be there, make sure that the girls, because of his job, was a little bit more flexible, and I was going to the nursing home at different times of the day, so therefore I could make sure she was taken care of. So he afforded me that luxury of being able to take care of my mother, even though she was in a nursing home. My scare was, of course, somebody doing something to her, and I never wanted them to know when I was coming. Now, 2 months after my mother passed away, I moved my wedding up. I wasn't supposed to move my wedding up. Wasn't supposed to marry him at all. You know, they always tell you, do not make any kind of life-altering decisions when you are in a life-altering situation. You're just not. When you're having a death, when you're having a birth, when you're having a marriage dissolve, or you're getting married, those are life-changing events. Even if you're changing jobs, those are life-changing events, or you lost a job. You should not make decisions, lifetime decisions, based on the feeling that you're in right now. And I did. I lost my mom, and I shifted my attention to my children and now my husband. He wasn't supposed to be my husband. Would I marry him 100 times over if I got Janae? Absolutely. But he was not supposed to be put in a lifetime position. He just was not. And so guess what? We got a divorce. That's a prime example of you making somebody a permanent fixture in your life that was not supposed to be. And then when it falls apart, you can't say anything because you kind of knew it, but you were acting out of emotion versus acting out of knowledge and using your brain, because I saw it coming. Then you have lifetime positions. There are very few slots in this lifetime positions. Now, do your relatives get a pass? Mostly. They do. If you look at it, some of your relatives, if they were not your relatives, you wouldn't fool up with them. You know it, and I know it. I won't tell anybody because I've got some too. But friends, relationships, co-workers, these are some people that don't have to be in your life unless you want them to be. You remember I told you a couple of videos ago, my coworker, Miss Jackson, thank you, Miss Jackson, told me, if you're not adding or multiplying in my life, then you must leave. I will love you from afar, but if you're subtracting or dividing in my life, then, it's a wrap for you. And I have, really absorbed that and had to do some purging. It was hurtful. It was people that I don't necessarily think they had bad intentions for me, but the negativity that was shining on my life was not something that I wanted anymore. And I had to distance myself. And it hurt. It did. But it was something that needed to be done. I teach you how to treat me. And I can't get mad at you if I'm allowing how you're treating me. I can't get mad at you. Cannot. Can't get mad at my kids. I can't get mad at friends. I can't get, if I had a man, I couldn't get mad at him. If you're treating me in some other way other than how I want to be treated, and I don't correct you, whose fault is that? Honestly, can I really blame them? They don't know it's bothering me. Hell, they may not even care it's bothering me. But until I put you on notice, then I can't hold you accountable for it. But as soon as I put you on notice, I'll never forget, we laugh at Madea all the time. But I remember in one of the movies, can't remember which one, but Tyler, thank you. I remember, I don't know if I want to call Tyler a man or a woman, but it was Madea. So she said, if you tell somebody, hey, you know what, you've hurt me. This has hurt me. Your actions, your words have hurt me. And they make changes to try to rectify what they've done. They've apologized and they try to make changes. Then that's somebody you can work with. But if I told you you hurt me and you continue to hurt me, whether it's by your actions or by your words or both, and you continue to do it, then I can't blame anybody else except for me because I'm allowing it. I have learned that if I don't respect myself and require respect from you, then I can't hold you accountable for it. So, let me know in the comments who you might, now you don't have to name them, don't name them, don't put them on blast, but you can say an aunt, a mom, a child, a boyfriend, a co-worker, and tell me about the situation. Just a brief synopsis. I'm a little nosy. It's all right. But just tell me about it. Sometimes it feels good to get it out. You know what? It kind of brought up some stuff, Pam. So, you know what? I ain't thought about that, but she has been treating me a little shady. Or, he's been saying that he was going to call, but he never calls. Or he never shows up and I'm already waiting. Or whatever it is. Just tell me a little bit about it. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We would love, love, love to have you a part of the Butterfly family. Make sure you hit that notification bell so it lets you know every time I upload a video. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. And until next time, butterflies, love you.